It's now time to play someone on the radio for the first ever time. And this week it is singer-songwriter AC Jones, who is in Witney. Hello, AC.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Excited to be played on the radio for the first time.
We're excited to play you.
Yeah, I know. I've had a few things on my bucket list this year in terms of my music, and this is definitely one of them. So.
Oh, that's great news, mate. Okay, so how's life in Witney? So what do you do there?
Oh, so yeah, I've graduated from university recently, and I've come back to kind of save up. So I'm currently working in a supermarket. Shout out to 142 if anyone's listening. And I'm currently saving up some money to kind of go travelling and kind of see a bit more of the world before I look for a graduate job.
When you're in the supermarket, how much daydreaming do you do about the rock star life that you will one day have?
Oh, I do a lot of that. People constantly catch me singing. It's kind of, especially when the store shuts and I get my headphones in. I'm known to sing kind of Madonna down the aisle quite a bit, like a lot of different Madonna songs as well.
I hear that the first chord you learned was in your first week of university. So what I want to know is, what chord was it and why start then?
I mean, it was really strange. So I think it was probably a G chord. I'm not actually sure which one it was. It might have been like E minor, because that's kind of the easiest one, isn't it?
Gotta love E minor. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think there's a lot of songs, early songs, that has kind of E minor, just playing that. But yeah, I think I started then because I played saxophone for a while when I was a kid. Grew up playing that, and obviously as kind of the singing progressed, and I always kind of wrote poetry as well. So I wanted to kind of put all those things together. So that kind of all came together quite well. And I wrote a lot of jangly piano songs before I came to university, like all in major chords. Some of them with some very bad lyrics. I think one of them was like, she doesn't even like Harry Potter, but she must be some kind of sorcerer because you took my heart and left it scarred. So that was kind of the things I was doing back then. So the songs have definitely changed as I've kind of advanced as a songwriter.
Is that a deal breaker if the woman in your life doesn't like Harry Potter?
I think at a point it was. I'm not sure now. I'll take anyone.
The offers will come flooding in once we play this song. And I mean, this song, for instance, we're going to play. It's like got this, flurries of strings. It's a little nostalgic. It reminds me of kind of that, the way the Last Shadow Puppets like look to the past to make music of the future. Is that the kind of thing you like to do?
Yeah, I mean, Alex Turner is a massive influence of mine. Like, I love stuff of the Arctic Monkeys and his solo stuff on Submarine. So yeah, it was definitely an influence going into it. Even if you've seen the film Searching for Sugar Man, which featured music from Rodriguez, like a lot of his music had that kind of stringy kind of vibe to it. So I wanted to kind of emulate that on a few of the tracks on the EP.
And I see Jimmy Hetherington produced this, who's a bit of a local legend. But how did you get that kind of sound? Is it actually synthesized strings? Because they sound really beautiful.
Yeah, I know he's done a great job. It is all synthesized, so he's done it all in studio. Jimmy, anyone who's looking to kind of put together an EP, definitely give Jimmy a contact because he's really helped me on with the kind of my vision for the songs. So it really was a collaborative process. Okay,
before we play Club City, how can people find out more about you?
Oh yeah, so I've actually recently set up my Facebook page, which is kind of very late on. So I think I've currently not got anyone liking it apart from my friends. So if anyone wants to like that, give that a look out. I'm on SoundCloud. So find me on kind of those local things under AC Jones.
AC, thanks a lot for coming on our show, mate.
It's okay. I'd love to come on and play at one point as well.
We'd love that. Maybe take something else off your bucket list.
Yeah, brilliant.
BBC introducing in Oxford. First Play.
Jackal bows too high right now. Whispers turn to screams in town. And I guess I'll drink a little more right now. Every lake I absorb, I found out that Club City is not pretty at night. The yellow brick roads lead to white canvases splattered with red Teenage love songs being thrown in skips. Love's traps homeless, I'm in bits. These jigsaw people who need others to behold. Every night join a new part to see if they evolve. And Club City is not pretty at night. The yellow brick roads lead to white canvases splattered with red paint. Every night I wait for you. For you. For you. Oh, oh. For you.
Only one word for that. Lush. That was AC Jones and his song Club City.